Welcome to Istora Stadium here in Jakarta for quarterfinals day at the BCA Indonesian Open, the 6th event on the 12 tournament MetLife BWF World Superseries. There you can see all 12 tournaments. Now this is not only the 6th event, but also the 3rd of the 5 premier events, an even higher tier of tournament within the Super Series. The All England, the Malaysian have already been at premier level. Denmark and China are the other two. And of course you can see at the end of year, the Super Series finals, the top 8 players and pairs in each of the 5 disciplines will qualify for the Destination Dubai Super Series finals. Well, as I say, it is quarterfinals day here today, and what a lineup we've got for you on a quarterfinals day. We will actually be starting with women's doubles and the Asian Games gold medalists Maheswari and Polii of Indonesia up against the twin sisters from China. Then we'll have mixed doubles and the former world champions and the 2-time beaten finalists here, Tontowi Ahmad and Liliana Nasia of Indonesia up against the World Championship bronze medalists Liu Cheng and Bao Yi-sin. Then men's singles, and what a sensation the 17-year-old Jonathan Christie has been. He's come through the qualifying. Today, he meets the defending champion Janor Jorgensen, who also happens to be the current world number 2. Then women's singles, and once again we've got a qualifier from Indonesia, Lindaweni Fanatri. She's up against the 2013 world champion Ratchanok Intanon, who was beaten finalist here last year. Then the last of our matches, men's doubles, Endo and Hawakawa from Japan up against the 2013 winners and finalists for the last 2 years, the world champions from 2 years ago, Mohamed Hassan and Hendra Setiawan. So what a terrific lineup we've got for quarterfinals day here today. In the first of those matches, the women's doubles. And we've got a chance to look at the Destination Dubai rankings at the moment for the women's doubles. And I can tell you, after the Australian Open last week, the number 1 and 2 pairs swapped places because the Chinese pair didn't play in Sydney, whereas Matsutomo and Takahashi were semi-finalists, so they went up to number 1. Well, of course, the big other big movers were the pair we're about to watch, Maheswari and Polii. They moved up 7 places from 16 into the top 10 after reaching the quarter-final in Sydney. So our first match features the number 2 and the number 9 ranked pairs on that Destination Dubai list. So looking at the women's doubles draw, well, that's showing from the round of last 32 from the first round and showing how the players got here. Let me tell you that at the quarter-final stage, there are 4 Chinese pairs and 6 seeded pairs. The 2 seeded pairs that went out prior to the quarter-final were the 2 Japanese pairs that were seeded. The pair that are number 1 on the Destination Dubai list at the moment, Matsutomo and Takahashi, lost yesterday. And Kakiwa and Maeda lost in the very first round. So plenty of upsets here in Jakarta. Well, I'm Jill Clark, delighted to say that sitting alongside me once again, former head coach of the Danish national team is Steen Petersen. And it is a tremendous lineup, Steen. And of course, as far as the Chinese pair we're about to see, Luo Ying and Luo Yu, it's really cost them dear, the fact that they didn't play in Sydney.
Yeah, and I suppose they're really eager to sort of gain even more points for the Destination Dubai rankings. Very, very important tournament qualification-wise, as it is points, valuable points for the Olympic qualification, where each country are only allowed 2 participants in the doubles categories.
Yeah, very good point. So, 2 seeded pairs in the quarter-final. And the number 2 seeds, Luo Ying and Luo Yu, up against the number 6 seeds from Indonesia, Greysia Polii and Nitya Krishinda Maheswari. So our court officials already on court for this one. Paraka Andersson of Sweden and Carol Heel of Ireland. Well, you can hear the fans already in the Stora Senayan, because there's two other courts in action here on quarterfinals day, 3 courts. And if you were with us yesterday, you will have heard Steen and myself talking about the wonderful atmosphere here in Stora Stadium. And the players absolutely love playing in this stadium. Not the biggest stadium that we play in, but I was talking to one of the Dutch players at breakfast this morning, and he was saying, well, it's just a wonderful, wonderful experience playing here. Even though the crowd aren't cheering for him, he loved every minute of it. So here the twin sisters from Jiangsu province, 24 years of age. And the Indonesians, the Asian Games gold medalists. Well, it really is a carnival atmosphere outside the stadium. There's plenty for the fans to do. There's eating places, there's places to try out the sport. And just look at the attire there. Isn't that just wonderful? When we say a carnival atmosphere, we're not kidding, are we?
No, and there's big screens outside as well. So the audience that doesn't get a ticket to go into the actual arena can watch the matches.
Now, as far as the identical twin sisters are concerned, the player with the 2 knee bandages is Luo Ying. Very nice of them today to have a slight difference. We have in the past. They've been dressed absolutely identically, and it's been quite difficult to tell which is which. You can tell when you see them close up, but of course when they're on court, and especially in the rotational play, sometimes it's a little tricky to follow which is a which. So these 2 pairs through to the seeded position. Of course, 8 seeds at Super Series events. So let's look at the number 6 seeds first. Greysia Polii, 27 years of age on the left as we look at them, and 26-year-old Nitya Krishinda Maheswari. Won the Asian Games gold medal last year in Incheon. First Indonesians to achieve that in the women's doubles for 36 years, since Imelda and Verawati won in Bangkok in 1978. Their win-loss record for the year, well, they've played in 6 tournaments, and this is their 5th quarter-final, but they've yet to progress past the quarter-final stage. But they've been in good form, as you can see, their first 2 matches in 2 straight games. And if you were with us yesterday, you would have enjoyed that one with Supajiraku and Taira Tanachai of Thailand. So to their opponents and the number 2 seeds, the 24-year-old identical twin sisters, Luo Ying and Luo Yu. Gone up 1 place in the world ranking this week, have the Chinese pair back up to their career high of 3. So this will be the 15th week in total that they've been at number 3 on the world ranking. Their win-loss record for the year, 2 finals from 4 previous tournaments. They, of course, won the Malaysia Premier Super Series event and were beaten finalists in India as well. So 2 finals in 2 tournaments in 2 consecutive weeks. That was very impressive indeed. Well, as far as they're concerned, they had a real battle in the first round against Diharaku and Prajongjai of Thailand. Dropped the second game to 9. That was a bit of a surprise before coming back 21-11 in the deciding game. Beat Zhang Ye-na and Zhang Qiang-eng in yesterday's second round match in 2 straight games. And this will be the third meeting between these two pairs. The last meeting was in the quarterfinal of this year's Malaysian Open. And of course, with the twin sisters going on to win that, they of course won on that occasion. Didn't actually say 2015, but it was the 2015 Malaysian Super Series event. So Paraiga Andersson of Sweden and Carol Iariel of Ireland are court officials for this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Nitya, Krishinda, Maheswari, Greysia, Polii, Indonesia. On my left, Luo Ying, China. Luo to serve to Greysia, Polii, love all, play.
So the first of our quarterfinals, the women's doubles between the Asian Games gold medalist Greysia, Polii and Nitya Krishinda. Maheswari against the number 2 seeds, Luo Ying and Luo Ying. Now, neither of these pairs have ever progressed past the quarterfinal stage here at the Indonesia Open. So one of them's going to go further than they've ever gone before at this particular event.
Ladies, wait 1 second.
Well, the umpire just asking them to hold far because the touchpad that the umpire works off has not actually got the correct score. It's just readjusting it. But with all this noise, it's very difficult to keep the concentration, isn't it?
There's a lot of pressure on the umpire here.
Yeah.
Well, he's got it covered now.
Sorry.
Oh, 2-1.
No problem. 2-1.
Yeah, well recovered. It's not easy on those touchpads. It's easy going forward, not so easy going backwards. Lovely attacking play from Nitya Krishinda. Maheswari.
Service over, 2-4.
Oh, that's excellent. And normally we don't see her that much in the forehand side. A lot stronger in the backhand side. So that could spell trouble for the Chinese pair if she's on fire today.
Yeah, it's a good rallies at the start of this match.
3-all.
I noticed that Greysia Polii has got one of those long stockings on her left calf muscle.
Yeah.
She wasn't wearing that yesterday.
No, she wasn't, and I don't know, maybe it's just a precaution, but could feel a little tired there. I also thought that the bandage on the knee of Maheswari is a little bit bigger today.
Yeah, I thought so too. It'll be hot in that beard, won't it?
5-3.
She missed that one.
Service over.
Yeah, and she's done so well with the interception beforehand.
Yeah, and I think she tried to sort of direct it over to the half of the court where Luo Ying had fallen to the floor.
4-5.
You can see it here in the replay. Yeah, she tried.
Yeah.
She was very quick on her feet again, Luo Ying.
Yeah, I like that attack from Luo Ying.
5 over.
It's varied, isn't it?
And the second shot there where she places a cross smash. Her partner has already moved out, covering the straight defense. If Maheswari had gotten that back.
Service over. 6-5. Service over. 6-all.
Yeah, very good placement. Aiming towards that right hip, across the body. Yeah, well, if you weren't with us yesterday, we were talking about the drift in Istora Senayan. And as we look down on the courts, there's a really pronounced sideways drift. So as we look at the court now, it goes from left to right. And there seems to be a variable
Service over.
lengthways drift.
Yeah, there is a drift along the court as well, and it's going from the near side of the camera to the far side, but it's very, very tricky, and it's not as if you couldn't make a mistake standing on the far side. You could easily do that.
Oh, that's good judgment.
Yeah.
8-7.
Yeah, good idea.
9-7.
The two Luo sisters are standing their ground in the defense very well against the smashes of Polii. So, of course, the idea is to get some variation into the attack, but we can also see she's got her shoulders heavily strapped here, or her shoulder. Left one should be pretty much okay. Favorite position for the Indonesian pair, with Maheswari, who is the harder smasher of the two, in the back court, and then Polii looking for the chances at the net. Very, very good eye for the game. Greysia Polii.
Yeah, you can clearly see that strapping on her right shoulder. Oh, that's like a rally. Oh, umpire's got the score wrong again. There we go.
9-all.
Oh, look at that. Counter-attack. Absolutely superb.
10-9.
Oh, good judgment. Just wide. And on a run of 4 straight points. The Indonesians go to the mid-game interval with the advantage. Yeah, she got herself in position. She could have played it, but it was wise to leave it. So 11-9 after just 8 minutes. And it's interesting, Steen, you were mentioning that shoulder injury. That's a long-term injury, you know. She first picked up that injury in the final of the Chinese Taipei Grand Prix Gold event of 2011. She dived to try and retrieve the shuttle and landed heavily on her shoulder.
Oh.
And it's been a problem ever since.
And of course, there's no time to rest the shoulder. You can't, I mean, that's only if you're injured that you sort of are forced to give it a break, but otherwise you simply need to carry on.
Yeah.
Try to take some of the strain away from it in practice, but
11-9.
that's the most important part actually for doubles players. Singles players are very, very strong in their legs, but for doubles players it's the shoulder that is
12-9.
so important to be strong in. Have to do the same situation a number of times, defense as well as offensive shots.
Oh, that's going
yeah.
wide. What a good rally.
And it seems like the Indonesians are winning the mid-court game right now.
Yeah, they're certainly on a very nice run of points. It's 6 straight points now.
Excellent play.
You know, there have been occasions in the past where I think I've been a little bit critical of the Indonesian pair, that they're too content just to keep the rally going. But what I've seen of them in this tournament especially, they are far more willing to take command of the rallies, and they're playing so much better because of it.
Yeah, and I think every player or pair in this tournament, in this hall, needs to sort of look for the attacking opportunities. It's really, really hard to win here in Storas and Iron, playing a little bit of a patient, a more defensive playing style. very good counter-attack from the Indonesian pair.
15-10.
The Chinese relying a lot on their power. But if you don't play smart in this hall, you tend to be in trouble.
Oh, this is absolutely amazing.
16-10.
9 of the last 10 points.
Overdid it a little bit. I think she was saying
over,
to
11,
Maheswari,
16.
oh yeah, there's the side drift, I forgot it. Yes, again, that was going wide, I think.
That's nice play from the twin sisters.
12-16.
And both pairs, I have to say it, Steve, do look very impressive when they get the attacking play.
Yeah.
So it's all about which of the two pairs can get on the attack first. Because, as you've already said, defensively, very, very difficult in this arena.
Get a glimpse of Coach Chin Bingi in the orange shirt sitting there on the side of the court. Very, very awkward position, hard to get a good feel for the game, especially since the umpire's chair is sort of blocking his sight. Excellent return from Polii.
17-30.
Yeah, just hitting the shuttle in a downward direction in that mid-court area.
Yeah.
So effective, isn't it? We see it time and time again. Oh, that's a shocking serve. Oh, just
Right.
missed it.
Serve
Yeah.
is over.
Oh, I think she touched it.
14-7.
Yeah. The umpire said that one of the Indonesian players touched the shuttle.
Serve is over. 18-14.
Of course, the two Chinese sisters, they can lift without caring too much about the drift because they're playing up against the drift. The problem is that the smashes, they come a little faster towards them, which makes the timing a little bit off, and that creates opportunities for the opponents.
Great interception and perfect placement of that shot from Greysia Polii. Yeah, absolutely towards that right hip. 2 points away from this opening game.
Same placement.
Yeah, it's very clever. and is well executed. 6 game point opportunities for the number 6 seeds from Indonesia. Well, crowd showing their disapproval. Yep, Faraka Anderson is going to have a word with the players there. Oh, that's got to be a challenge. That was surely out. It was called in. Well, thank goodness for Hawkeye, because I'm absolutely certain in my mind that was wide of the line. Indonesians pretty confident because they're already toweling down. But of course, the 2-minute timeout in between games won't start until Hawkeye's made a decision. Yeah. Confirms what we thought. Opening game to the number 6 seeds from Indonesia. 21-15. Confirms the umpire. And what a great challenge. A little under 20 minutes for game number 1. Hian, their coach, Olympic bronze medalist. No, he's got to be pretty happy with.
Yeah, but we could see that he was talking a lot and directing a lot here, and perhaps a bit more than you normally would if you'd won the first game 21-15. But now the conditions change. They're playing up against the wind. They have to remember certain things. So that's so important to sort of wash everything away from the first game and start all over on the conditions that are here for the second. And they have to move forward in their defense now. If they stay back in the defense, they will give away a lot of opportunity to the 2 Chinese girls. Of course, the plan is not to play defensively. It's still to try to get the attack. So the service situation will be very, very important now.
Well, the Mexican wave going round Istora Senayan.
And you said in the beginning, Jill, that these 2 girls had never progressed beyond the quarterfinals in Indonesia Open, and I've had the feeling the last couple of years that sometimes the Chinese here in the Indonesia Open had a little bit more interest in going back home, practicing for the upcoming Worlds. And last year, both the Worlds and the Asian Games, so they perhaps weren't as focused on this tournament as one should think, being a Premier Series. But I don't think that's the case this year, because this is the venue for the World Championships. So definitely want to get a feel for the venue and try to sort of build confidence in here.
Oh, good defence.
2 love.
Oh, good judgment. Just long.
3 love.
Well, having sung the praises of the Indonesians in the opening game with their attacking play, they've started this second game, in my opinion, a little bit negatively. This is better. Yeah.
And that's why I think it's going to be eventually a battle for the attack on the front court, because neither of these pairs can allow the other ones to get the attack. Good shot.
Oh, that's nice.
Well played, well played.
There was twice in that rally when Maheswari turned the defence, blocked it across court and moved forward.
Yeah.
It was lovely.
She's been playing really well so far in this match here, and we can see the Indonesians are sort of looking for the opportunity on the front court. They're not backing at all in the defense. Sometimes you have a tendency to sort of take half a step back to make sure you can get it over, but they're looking for the opportunity here.
Serve is over, 4-2.
Oh,
Well played.
yeah, very well played from Luo Ying.
5-2.
Great skill.
Oh.
Yeah, that wasn't too shabby either, was it? Good return of serve.
3-5.
Oh,
Shuttle just took some time to decide whether it wanted to go on the other side or stay on Maheswari's side.
well, the court will need to be mopped. That was a really desperate piece of defence there from Greysia Polii. But look how quickly she gets back up again.
While we were mopping the court, the players were out toweling down and getting a few advices again from Engyan, and I think it's
6-3.
quite wise, because right now it's going the way of the two Luo sisters.
It's gone long.
And that's something that's hard to
7-3.
understand. How can I put that long? It was the safe corner. There's the wind is against, the alongside wind is against, and the side drift is also helping me stay in, but still a mistake.
Maheswari really is playing well, isn't she?
Yeah. Normally very strong over her left shoulder when they're out the head shots at the net, but today we've seen her excel also in the forehand side.
So it's over, 8-4.
Look how forward the two Chinese players are on their defence.
Great rally.
Very good. Both
So it's over, 5-8.
twin sisters really looking to stand their ground and encroach in on the net. Not got in each other's way. And that final shot, both leaving it for the other.
And it's so important in these mid-court exchanges of fast-paced, flat drives that if you're falling a little bit late or a little bit below the tape, you simply have to sort of take the pace out of the next shot. If you're not doing that, you're only giving the opponents a bigger and bigger opportunity because, of course, the shuttle will continue upwards if you use power. Yeah, great shot.
6-8.
See that block shot there?
Yeah.
What should you do with it? There's nothing she really can do. In a hole where there's not so much drift, she would just lift it and start all over. Very hard to do here.
Well, it was 7-9 down in that opening game when the Indonesians had that really good run of points. 9 of the next 10. Well, we're going to see a similar thing here. Well, yet again, another excellent rally. And the 4-point deficit has been closed. Oh, brilliant. What great defence from Luo.
9-8.
Crouching down, driving the shuttle back. Yeah, and that, of course, is the problem when you start going cross-court a little too much.
I think she tried to aim it at the left hip, but just didn't get enough quality on the shots.
Ah, there's our friend. Looked a little precarious there, didn't he?
9-8 play.
Under pressure.
9-all.
The momentum has changed again
Yeah.
since 6-3, where I thought the momentum was with Luo and Luo. The Indonesians have turned things around and are now leading 6-3 within the last 9 rallies. And the body language far more positive on the Indonesian side.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Service over.
Yeah, but Greysia Polii not
10-9.
happy with herself
No,
with the flick serve there.
way too short.
Yeah. That's nice.
Yeah.
Overdone it.
11-9 interval.
So Luo Ying and Luo Yu have the advantage, a 2-point advantage at the mid-game interval. There's a 2-point advantage to the Indonesians at the mid-game interval of game number 1. And I wonder if it's just those couple of points that make the difference, the drift is making the difference. It's difficult to tell,
Yeah.
isn't it? But this has been an excellent women's double so far.
It has. And it's very interesting that whenever the Indonesians are in the defense, but in a controlled defense position, they're always targeting the mid-court area,
20
the straight
seconds.
mid-court
20
area first,
seconds.
as to sort of exploit that the Chinese
Polii.
net player is not that sort of threatening. She's pretty much standing in the middle and waiting for things to happen. Then she moves, but here you actually need to sort of move before things happen.
Yeah.
Play.
Dear.
13-9.
It's 2 very cheap points, isn't it?
Yeah, and so was the last point before the interval.
Yeah.
That is over. 10-30.
Good rally. It's got to be the longest rally of the match so far.
Exactly what they needed to get back in it. Maheswari and Polii. Fantastic rally from both pairs. All the time trying to find a little advantage, get a little edge. Actually a little bit like two boxers sort of jabbing at each other, looking for the kill.
Yeah. What a good analogy. It's going wide.
No.
Oh, it's landed in. I'm astonished by
It's
that.
over.
We were both sure of the
Yes.
result of that trajectory, but clearly wrong.
No, this is a big, big point. Just seemed to snatch at the last one.
15,
Yeah,
11.
and also Polii a little hesitant in the other side, where she definitely also had some chances. We've seen very few crosses in this flat game, so net player is able to take a chance.
Well, the players asked to towel down. That really was an excellent rally. Put that away with venom. Maheswari. Yeah. Well, that's well spotted by the umpire.
Yeah, but calling Luo, that will get two players' attention.
Did he say blue or did he say blue? Difficult to tell. Oh, that's nice.
Service over, 16-12.
Well,
it's the rugby umpires that just refer to the players as white or blue, isn't it?
I think these two long rallies has taken its toll more on the two Indonesian players than is the case with Luo and her sister here.
Brilliant. Fabulous play from Luo Ying.
17-12.
Yeah, we're about to see that side's attack. Yeah. That rotational movement coming from the back of the court to end up at the front.
Service over, 13-17.
It's amazing what a couple of points can do.
Yeah.
Psychologically, you believe you're back in it now, don't you?
14-70.
Only 3-point deficit.
Terrible lift there from Luo Ying. It's the cross that does it. The cross from Polii.
Needs a good serve here. Yeah, gets it.
Yeah. Good judgment.
Very, very good play by the Indonesians. Would have been so easy at 12-17 down to sort of give up on the second game and get their focus ready for the decider, but they're fighting back. There's just 1 point in it now. She played that with a broken string.
Yeah.
5 straight points to get back level at 17 all. Just wants to try out the new racket. Well, you talked about the momentum being with the Chinese pair. I think he's switched back again now.
17 all play.
This is great, isn't it?
The
Love a
second
matches
or
like
third
this.
time in, in this game.
Oh! What a perfect net shot. The fans celebrate because it's now 6 straight points for the number 6 seeds. Look at that. Had to be awfully careful. She didn't take that shuttle. Oh, look at it, perfect. Actually, it's further away from the net than I realised. But no real follow through. She was aware she didn't want to touch the net. What good play by the Indonesians.
Great play.
This is absolutely astonishing.
1970.
They're playing so clever in the defense, the two Indonesian girls. Not really allowing the Chinese net player to get involved in the rally.
Two points away from the semi-final.
long.
Oh my goodness.
Serve is over.
This is the time now to show that they're contenders, Luo and Luo Ying.
Oh, not the best of serves.
No.
What a rally. Oh! Ends on a net cord.
19-all.
"45 shots.
Taking their time.
Oh! And then a net crawler from Maheswari. Would you believe it? One net cord apiece, consecutive rallies. And what a way to bring up match point opportunity for the Indonesians. Oh, it was going long.
Good save.
That's out.
Serve is over.
20 all. So match point has come and gone. 20 all, and we require extra points until there's a 2-point difference between the two pairs. What a great smash from Greysia Polii. Straight down the line. And it brings up a second match point opportunity. Well, he looks the calmest person in the whole stadium there, Yang.
21-20.
Oh, I don't believe it. I do not believe it.
21-all.
Yet another net cord. That is extraordinary. Look at that.
A little bit softer, and the Indonesians have been through to the semi-final. That's how small the margins are.
Yeah, incredible.
And Polii had to change to a new racket.
So, 21 all.
Another net court.
That is a fabulous kill from the front of the court from Greysia Polii. Hitting across the body.
And I think Engjan is directing what kind of serve she's required to make. I think she accidentally hit her partner, Polii.
Yeah, well that's...
22,
I
21.
hope won't disturb the concentration, may just relax them a little. So third match point opportunity.
I think he signaled a short service, yes. Oh. Good shot.
They've done it. Two straight games. 54 minutes. And the Asian Games gold medalists Greysia Polii and Nitya Krishinda Maheswari are through to their first ever semi-final at their home event. The joy as the final shot was won. Well, what an excellent women's doubles quarter-final. The ebb and flow of the match, as you pointed out, Steen, I think the momentum changed 3 or 4 times. And for the Indonesians, sheer delight because they are through to the semi-final. 21-15, 23-21 in 55 minutes. So after that thrilling women's doubles, we turn our attention to mixed doubles. And there you can see the Destination Dubai rankings at the moment, and top of the list there, the World and Olympic champions. They've played 3 tournaments, Super Series tournaments that is, this year. They've won all 3. They didn't play in Sydney, but the big movers were of course the winners from Sydney, with the Hong Kong pair winning their first ever Super Series title. They shot up from number 11 in at number 6, as you can see in that top 10. As far as the beaten finalists in Sydney are concerned, they also moved up. Liu Cheng and Bao Yixin moved up 2 places to number 3. And it means that our next match, we should have a cracker, because it's the number 2 on the list against the number 3 on that Destination Dubai rankings. It is, of course, Tontowi Ahmad and Liliana Nasir up against Liu Cheng and Bao Yixin. Well, as far as the draw is concerned, we can see from quarter-final stage there 4 Chinese pairs and all 8 seeds. Now that is absolutely astonishing, isn't it? It's the only draw here at the Indonesia Open which does feature all 8 seeds at the quarter-final stage. We're going to be concentrating in the second quarter, as I say, with the defending champions. I can tell you, Fisher Nielsen and Pedersen, as you can see there, they've already won their quarter-final against Go Sung-hyun and Kim Ha-na. So that's the draw for the mixed doubles. We await the players onto court.
Big applause. Liu Cheng, Bao Yixin, China.
There's Bao Yixin, the 22-year-old from Yiyang in